There we go, 7.0 preview, man. Oh my god! Shit is so loud, man. How many times they gonna show us that fucking stupid video, man? People in the chat already started. Cancer! 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 New cancer in Aion. You guys are all gonna get banned, man. Like, seriously, man? It just started and you guys are already complaining. Yo, Vergilius, man, I'm doing a 7.0 preview, okay? So, it's not, I'm not gonna talk about everything.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Aion Mark of the Vandal live stream. My name is Justin, Cyan, the dude on the forums. I am joined by...
Mike, Gideon, the producer.
Yep. So we got an Aion live stream today covering the Mark of the Vandal update, which is the update that's going to be going
Yo, the mic suck ball, man.
First, next week. We got a couple things to go over. This is more or less going to be a high-level look at all the content that's going to be coming next week. And we're just going to be going over some of the things that you can expect to see in the game, some of the changes that you might not be expecting for our region, and generally just some stuff about the update. Some reminders real quick. Like I said,
it's not Cyan. What are you talking about?
Next week on the 21st. We also have the end of the world of event ending at that time as well.
Yo, that sound is
so whatever
nasty.
items that you have, be sure to exchange those before the maintenance.
Bit more voice.
A creation event going on the website. So if you create a Vandal when the update comes out, as long as you have a level 30 character, you're going to
skyrocket your volume, man. I'm not going higher than that
right now for all the details and the rules. Some of the things that we're going to be going over for the live stream is, of course, the new Vandal class that's coming out. We're going to be going over the new zone, the Maha. We got a new instance that's coming as well, the Stellan Development Lab, and just some other changes that we have for our region or just other system changes that are coming in the update. So that's more or less what we're going to be going through over the update. We'll try to answer any questions that you have in chat. We probably won't be able to answer every question, but if you have some, go on the forums. We'll be there to answer any questions that you may have. So, yeah, we'll jump right into it, I suppose. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
I know there are some chests for the End of the World event that need to be sent out still for players who participated before we did the update last Thursday. Those will be sent out.
Yeah, where's my reward, bitch?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up since I'm sure many of you are wondering.
Yep, so those will get sent out.
Yo, his mic is garbage, man. What the fuck?
Jumping into the game here real quick, the major update for this update, I guess, to say the word twice.
He's so stressed, man. Oh my god.
And the Vandal is a new subclass
for
the Muse.
Look, his skill bar is not even locked.
I think some people already know about
it,
but
man.
It's going to be the first physical DPS cloth-wearing class.
The fuck is that, man?
There's some neat lore behind it with Lady Seal and stuff like that. We're going to be having an article that's going to come out on the website soon, which covers the class a little bit more and give you some lore.
The guy still have the skill to sit, man. He just created the tune, man.
Physically based magical paint, or paint infused with aether, I suppose.
Physical magic class.
The costume that I'm wearing here, you can see, is the one that you can be able to get from the.
Why you didn't do a chubby tune, man?
Vandal when the update comes out. Just showing that off real quick. But yes, as I said, there's a lot of abilities that come with the Vandal. They're all paint based.
Make a girl tune and call him Justin.
Here quickly. This one's an AoE. Shoots out some balloons full of paint.
Pretty strong too.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. We're not going to go super detailed into the class. We're just showing it off, basically.
Dude, that's so fucking good, man.
I mean,
please click all the skill. Please do it.
We've had a couple of ones in the past.
Do it, boy.
They're all different. They're all unique in their own special way. Each class has their own unique way of playing. This one does have some new unique abilities. It's got a channel that you can use, which is unique. There's no other abilities that are really like this in the game.
The other guy is playing right now, and we can hear his keyboard.
If you want to jump over to his screen real quick.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
so
the camera, guys.
Some of the basic stuff I geared up a little bit. This is just legendary gear, but there's no enchantment on it. one of the skills.
He's dying to mom.
You can see
Look, he pressed
these-
one, 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 one,
I'm not
one,
very
one.
experienced with this class, so I might die here.
Oh my god, that's so
It's
good!
called Paint Splatter, and it's a very short cooldown.
Oh my god, please
blast
die,
that you
man.
can probably weave in between every attack. You can see it
Oh
on
my
my
god,
2
please.
skill. And on my 3, I've
Please.
got, on my 3, I had one of the basic attack chains,
Oh
which
my god.
deals some range damage. Do I have Luna?
Dude, I have like
Luna,
2 skill in
apparently.
his skill bar.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god.
So the basic attack chain is Hue Blast, and well, the other skills are cooling down still.
He doesn't have very many skills on his bar, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is so fucking good, man.
Resurrection Chroma.
Which one?
Dude, I have like,
I need
you got no
very
fucking
badly.
skill in his skill bar and try to kill a mob.
You use the ability
Yeah, I got him.
and it just prevents you from dying once.
Imagine die as a panther.
Oh
my God.
Also, I mean, as the other classes, there's the
Oh my
Daytonian
God.
skills that you can upgrade.
Jesus.
Unlock just like the other ones. They enhance the other.
Imagine die as a
abilities. But the
fucking
stigmas and everything
panther.
is different for the class,
Oh
so
my
everything
God.
about the class is very typical of ones that you've seen in the past. There's nothing really
Oh my god.
systematically unique to it. It has abilities, stigmas, and everything else.
Like, this guy is gonna be shamed for the rest of his life, man. Oh my god.
It's very colorful. It's obviously much different than any other class that we've
Oh my god, I cannot believe it.
Visually, it's kind of reminiscent of a gunslinger, I would say, but
Yeah.
in terms of the actual gameplay, it's a bit different. One of the big differences is I was paying attention to killing a mob, so I don't know if you mentioned this already. The Chroma Blaster looks like 2 single-handed weapons, like the pistols, but it's actually one two-handed weapon that you equip. So
Good distinction.
if I go to here, you can see that it's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
And then the martial cloth items are.
You don't even know if you
they're
press
labeled
Alt,
martial
you can show the
cloth.
stat of
You'll
the
get a
gear.
Martial bandana, martial pauldron, stuff like that.
Come on, bro.
So, yeah, that's another thing that's going to be different with the Vandal is all cloth wearers are now going to need to double check which items they're buying from NPCs and merchants and stuff like that. So don't buy the wrong one and send in a ticket that causes a headache for everybody. Just kidding.
We all know about Panther, like, Jesus. Like,
But yeah, so just double check. It's going to be just like the...
oh, we're gonna show you the new class in 7.0. The guy died on like the basic mob out of the town.
Yep. Are you
Oh
into
my
Mob?
god.
I am in the new zone. The Fog of War has been completely
Jesus.
removed on my map, so this is more than players would normally see going right in. But it's actually a pretty diverse zone. We've got kind of this foresty area, then a desert area in the middle, and then this more volcanic-looking area. In a way, some of the terrain kind of reminds me of Catalam from 4.0, where it's got kind of like these lush valleys, but then also a desert area. I don't know, I've had a lot of fun kind of running around. You'll see these altars around. There's 11 of them in total.
Do you say Fog
At
of
the
War
launch
for real?
of this update, the 9th, 10th, and 11th altar are going to not be available just yet. But we'll explain altars in just a moment. In terms of the lore for Damaha, it is the former realm of Apsu, who was the
Yeah, but they
dragon
don't
lord that
spawn
was
at the
killed by
same time,
Tiamat
right?
when she took power. And then there are some dragon worshippers called the Atmaha that still worship Apsu, and they're
Did you
gonna be
say
one of the main
altar are not
enemies,
available?
that you find here.
Yeah, they look very reminiscent to like old...
What you
I don't
mean
wanna
they
say
are not
mines, but they have
vulnerable?
that, like,
That's what you mean.
cliche, like,
Not
old
vulnerable.
South American tribe sort of look to them.
Yeah, lots of masks.
Yep.
I wonder if I can probably find a couple. I think they're usually
There's some
around.
hanging around the altars. I saw
Yeah.
earlier.
Dude
Because
died
those
to
are
the
like the
first
sacred
mob and you want to
sites.
see a world boss.
So let's see if we can find them.
Come on, bro.
I'm also not, mortal. Oh no, these are Shula.
Oh my god, he's gonna die again!
I guess so. These are.
Oh my god, again!
But yeah, so the zone is
Oh,
basically...
he's gonna wreck me. He's
the new zone
way
is
too
basically
strong.
being inhabited
God.
by the Stellan industry.
Change camera, change camera, change camera!
They
Change
come in to
camera!
basically tap the resources
Save
that
it!
are
Oh!
abundant in the game. Where there's a sign being held up above the camera by our stream director. But anyway, so the Shugos, they're in the land. They're trying to take all
Dude,
the
give
resources,
yourself
capture
10 billion of
warriors.
HP, man. Look at his
I'm just
face,
gonna
man. Oh,
try
he's
to beat it later
smiling, man.
once I get out.
But yeah, so the altars are going to be
Evade Doom.
the altars are going to be some of the new major content that's in the update, that's in the zone. They're going to be available every single day. Every single altar is going to go available. Let me check my notes. Is
Dude,
it
that's just
2
the
p.m.
start, man. It's not over, man. It's still like 30 minutes left.
For the altar sieges, yes.
Yeah, 8 p.m. every single day. All the altars are going to become available.
8 p.m.?
I suppose they work like mini forts.
Did you say 2 or you just say 8
Which one
p.m.?
you would like to do. And then there's obviously going to be rewards based on which altars that you take.
You say 8 or 2 2?
You'll...
3?
Were you going to say something?
Oh, I can go over the rewards if you like.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. All right, so we have a new currency called Stellium, which is actually pretty
Zero.
cool because anything that you don't need to spend at a merchant, you can actually consume it like a consumable, and it gives you a little PvP buff. I think it's 150 PvP attack for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
only here 8 p.m. too.
But you get it through quest rewards and also by sieging the altars. The altars are going to be the most reliable source of this, and you'll get between 5 and 40 per siege, depending on your participation, how large the altar is, and also whether or not you're using prestige. And then also on the buff, or rather on the altars, you'll get various buffs. So like small altars, for example, will spawn additional NPCs for your race. Medium altars will grant additional stats. And you also have a random chance of getting this Opsu's protection, which will cause something to happen in the next battle. And also, 30 minutes after capturing an altar, you have a chance of a special NPC to spawn. And these can be anything from Stellium merchants to the entry NPC for the new instance, the Stellium Development Lab. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot. You'll be
That's
busy
probably the
every
only
single
thing
day
they
doing
know,
these
man, okay?
altars.
Dude, read the patch note. That don't make him a genius.
There's also a new area in Damaha called the Stellugia. Is that how I say that?
Close enough.
Close enough. All right.
You
I
don't
know
even
that
know
people
what it's
probably
called
have
yet.
different
God damn it.
Our localization team will.
Still lose ya.
Yeah, we'll get yelled at after this. But this is a neutral faction zone, so you'll be able to mingle with the other faction. You won't be able to talk to them, of course, but you'll be able to mingle with them. Like previous updates, you can see Mr. Gideon over here. He is able
Kill
to
him!
attack.
Kill him! Get him!
The guards will aggro on you.
Ah!
Yeah, see, just
man.
like that. I'm safe.
Whoa!
Thank you, guys.
3-0, man.
But in the middle
3-0.
here, you can see outline in purple, just like previous updates.
3-0 for the Dumaha.
Can't be attacked.
Oh my god.
Oof, these guys are strong. I was gonna say that it might be possible to run through here with a huge Zerg and maybe take some of these guys out, but they are pretty buff.
Yeah.
You cannot attack, it's a
They-
P zone,
They
bro.
hit me for 25k, like really fast. Wow.
But yeah, so there's various NPCs here that you'll find useful. I think some of them can teleport you around.
Yeah,
depending
getting
on what's
transferred.
available and what you have going on in the map.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron.
I'm just gonna call him Aaron.
But yeah, so that's
Dude, the
more
town
or
is so
less
empty. Where's
the Damaha
everyone?
zone in general. There's a lot to discover. You're probably going to spend most of your time in the update running around in this zone. And I think that's more or less it for this, unless you wanted to add something else. I think there was some world bosses and stuff that spawn, or that you can spawn.
Yeah, so one of the NPCs that'll spawn, or that has a chance to spawn when you... Oh no, that looks like QA to us.
There's a vandal over there.
Yeah, it's running around transformed. So one of the NPCs that has a chance to spawn is actually a Legion merchant that will sell summoning scrolls for the field bosses, and you can take them to a specific area in Damaha, and it will the item will summon
Sir, the server is empty like the
raid
yeah.
boss for you and your Legion to tackle. And at that point, once they're spawned, anybody can attack them. So
We're being harassed on stream right now, just letting everybody know.
yeah.
Can you find a stand for that so you can put it up?
Do something
But
cool.
anyway, so yep, that's more or less the zone in general. We have a visitor. Say hello. Guess who that is? She's in here harassing us and not moderating chat. Yes.
Who is you?
All right, bye.
Does
Saying
that say
bye.
smile witches?
Yes. With a B.
No,
So fuck.
it's a W, I swear.
Kill him up.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
Tara,
moving
that's
on,
too much challenge.
There's obviously going to be new instances. There's going to be one new instance. I guess I just said that wrong. But it's the
I don't understand why you don't have like
I
infinite
think
HP,
Gideon
man.
can get there
Why you
pretty
fucking
easily.
die on mob?
So, I mean, yes, one new instance has got two modes though. It's got an easy and a normal mode.
Yep.
So I'll go into the normal mode. Now I am going to be safe in here, I think, because since I'm just entering using the special little GM hack, no mobs are going to be spawning. So
Did he
I
just
can't
say
die,
hack?
I think.
Well, that sounds convenient.
So it's kind of this gloomy dungeon. You start off, honestly, it looks a little bit like a sewer pipe or something, but there's a waste of
Is the GM just admitted to hack in this game?
You got to go through the instance. There are 4
What?
bosses. I am moving awfully slow, so there you go.
GM mod. GM hack.
Yeah, the altars are only vulnerable once per day. So if it seems like I'm shouting something out randomly, I'm going to be...
Look, the bus is not there, so we cannot move.
Thank you. Let's see if I can get there. Oh no.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's an unreachable
Oh
area.
shit. Sorry. 1 second.
There we go. So, right around here, you'll encounter the first boss. His name's Draug. He's like this slime monster.
Yeah,
looking
he's
dude.
not there.
And,
Like,
when you defeat him, these barriers will come down, and you'll be able to progress. There are 3 other bosses, and depending on which boss and which floor you eventually reach, you'll get. I mean, there are different rewards at each one.
$20 if you beat the
You
boss.
can get. Excuse me. You can get PvE gear and mana stones.
DPS.
The
GM
normal
DPS.
mode,
Oh,
the
come
final
on,
boss
bro.
has a chance to drop ultimate gear as well. And easy mode, you can get
Dude, the mob is not even there,
out
man.
of here actually.
Like, you need to kill the
I
mob to
believe
progress in the
it's-
instance. The mob is not there. What the
boss
fuck?
drops a few pieces of the ultimate gear on the easy mode, but not the full set. But
Dude,
yeah.
this terrible stream
In
so
order
far.
to get into this,
Oh my god.
Again, it's once you capture the altar, there is a random chance for the entrance to appear. So it's kind of
Yep.
like the Kubernetes Cubic Lab.
Yep. So
Did you say the
basically,
Cube Lab?
Just find a group, run it.
The Cube Lab is not even in 7.0. What you talking about?
Don't steal the loot.
It says 2 to 6 players on the instance info. I'm sure, I don't think it's balanced for 2 players, but I think it's just technically speaking, you can go in with 2.
Yeah. So I think there's going to be 4 entries per mode per week. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can see the entry count only got used on the normal mode. I have Prestige activated on mine, so you'll get 5, and then 4 will be for normal players.
Yep.
Normal player. People don't use
So
prestige or
that's
normal
basically the
person,
Sound
by the way.
Lab. I know there's going to be future content where
Normal
other
player, that's
instances
good.
are going to come out.
Yeah,
But this is what's launching with our current update.
yeah, we'll have a follow-up patch a little bit after the update, adding some more stuff for you guys.
Yeah, but he's still talking about Cubic when
Yeah.
Cubic is not even
Look at our notes
7.0.
here. We'll be going into some of the new systems that you're going to be able to obtain. Wait, no,
We're
I'm skipping ahead.
peasant.
I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong page.
Normal people
here we
don't
go.
pay for
So the
prestige.
Arena of Tenacity is coming back. It's 3v3, and there's going to be 8 teams with 3 rounds.
Dude, what are they gonna do with all of those paper, man?
That is going to be available Friday through Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m., I believe.
Oh, yep, we have it here on the second page.
Nice act, by the way. GM act, bro.
Right in the old-
Not Vanilla 2, man.
Yep.
GM act. GM act.
There's not going to be a season for this. It's just queue in, do it. And you'll be able to earn potions, stigma enchantment stones, and something called Flame's Breath, which we'll be showing a little bit later. We have a section for transformations, which we'll be going over, but it is related to the transformation system. Mike's drifting.
Yep.
Drifting off frame.
Always. I warned them too that I do that.
Anyway, so, yep, Arena of Tenacity.
It's lunchtime.
Go do it.
Yo, it's lunchtime for real, man. It's
Fridays
50,
and Sundays.
Get rewards.
Now we're going into some of the new systems that we have.
Yeah.
There's a few of them.
They're skipping
a couple of them
lunchtime.
were lifted from Blade and Soul, so I think the dev teams were probably talking.
Did you say
to
Blade
each other
and Soul
about
in my game?
Yeah, and there's a lot of cross-pollination in HQ, which is kind of cool.
Don't say Blade and Soul.
So
That's where all
this
my
one
money
is
go.
Lugbug's mission. These are daily missions, and also there's a weekly group of missions. And you just go through, you complete daily quests, you get, these
It's
awesome
so
rewards.
Yeah, so you need to complete 8 of them a day. So if you complete
You
8
get
of the ones listed
she's behind and she's like,
receive all the rewards at
Oh
the
man, I'm
bottom.
already there.
you need to go
Yeah,
eat.
I mean, you can
You
see
need to
they're,
go
they're
eat.
tracked individually. He has
Faster.
a bunch of different things that he's
Faster.
already done, and you can see them
Faster.
there on the screen.
Yeah.
And each single quest will give you a reward.
Don't ask him to do one daily, man. He's gonna die on the first mob.
You see at the bottom.
Yeah, and the weekly ones give you even better rewards, but of course they reset weekly. You can see the timer that you have remaining here before they reset.
Could you hover over some of this stuff?
Absolutely. So for weekly, 500,000 AP, an Ultimate Mana Stone bundle, bonus entry scroll bundle, Kina, and an Abyssal Star.
One Abyssal Star.
This Labo's Jelly, which is a drop rate boost.
Yep. Could you hover over the daily ones as well?
Yeah, I am right now.
Oh, I meant.
Oh, you mean the individual ones?
Yeah.
Suspicious.
So there's
bundle.
Genesis crystals and other things that you'll be able to get. So yeah, that's basically Lugbug's missions. You'll probably be doing this every day.
Probably.
Just keep track of it,
Probably.
Going through them, doing what you
Maybe.
can, teaming up, that sort of stuff. Pretty
Oh,
fun.
I get-
I personally like these sort of systems that are in games.
It's made mijn
to
Aston
kinda help
Bottle.
you
It's
focus
made
on
of
what you
Izion.
need to do every
Probably
single
need
day.
that.
Because I'm pretty bad at. I just log in, stand at the broker or whatever. It's a common problem that I have.
Did he just describe my life?
Death less painful.
Ooh.
I need that.
Someone tell him we all do that,
other
bro.
than Lugbug's missions, there's Stellium, which Gideon mentioned earlier.
Where's the skin part?
It's a currency that you gain through some quests, through doing the altars. You'll be able to exchange it for.
Let's see if I can remember all of this stuff. There's a merchant that spawns in the starting area of each race where they sell a necklace and they also sell some consumables.
Yep.
And then the other merchants are mostly at altars, and those have more consumables for Legion. I believe there's also enchantment stones available for purchase. And a
Look
lot of
at
these
those
items have, like,
gray
weekly
Sierra,
purchase limits or
man.
daily purchase limits,
So
but
just check it out.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And you have some Stellium in your inventory right now, I see. So
Yep.
you can click on it and you can go over to Justin's screen. And
Yeah, so it looks just like every other currency that exists in the game.
Exactly.
Except it has a cool star-looking thing.
yeah, it's a
Call that a
Stellium
star?
development logo.
Ooh. So yeah, basically it's a currency, you'll be able to use it. If you click on it here, you can see that it says double click or right click to use it directly and increase PvP attack for 10 minutes by 150.
Hey, lucky
Simple
those
as
guys
that.
can read,
Click on
man.
it, little thing shows up. Gives me a buff, 10 minutes to get 150 more PvP attack.
You got a mouse
It doesn't
under my
stack,
face, cannot
and the
see it,
duration
man.
won't stack.
Where you see it?
If you have it, like I do now, I have 9 minutes and
So
20
tell you a
seconds.
star. This
Click
shit
on that
doesn't
again,
look like
it
a
goes
star.
back up to 10 minutes and starts counting down. So can't stack 1,000 of them and go one-shot somebody, unfortunately. Yep. So that's Stellium.
Yep.
You'll probably be accumulating a whole bunch of them
Yep.
as you play.
We need to go, man.
Increase your PvP attack.
We're 2 minutes late on the lunchtime.
So we have these new transformation items that we can talk about.
Yep.
The Flame's Breath. Oh, you have
I
so
have
many of what the heck?
I clicked it too many times. I'm sorry.
You get Flame's Breath from winning the Arena of Tenacity. There's another one that I have called Tide's Embrace, which you get from winning the new Crucible Spire season rewards. And so these are kind of interesting. They kind of work like the old candies, but
Yeah,
you
the
can
buff seems similar.
yeah, the buff is very similar. Adds a little bit of stats for some time. You can use them repeatedly and they'll expire after 7 days. And they put it on this kind of cool visual effect, which interacts with your transformation. So whatever form you're currently using,
It's
will
basically
get
a
this
candy,
effect
man.
applied over it. If I switch over to the other one,
And yeah, this is a new transformation as well.
yeah, both of these guys are new transformations. Colory.
Fucking candy
they're both
glue
fairly
over your
similar.
transformation.
Colory is an ancient, and Ernan is legendary, and they are both, physical stats. They seem pretty good for Vandals.
If you can't tell, that's
It's like a paint
a
can.
thing of paint. I don't know what it's
like a tube.
toothpaste.
A tube of paint.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah. With big ol' Aion logo on it.
The Aion Vandal logo.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
No, you know why we don't have
Like this.
transparent
Like,
transformation in North
no, it's not
America?
just get killed.
But yeah, so there's the flame one and the one that Gideon was just showing. So there's two of them.
Yeah, we can show off the flame one over on Justin's screen.
I just turned into a fiery.
Chernobyl
And I
transformation.
have the same transformation. Oh, I don't have any scrolls on it, so I can't click on
He
it.
doesn't have scroll, man.
So, same sort of thing. I'll hover over that.
Dude
icon
don't
there.
have scroll to use a transformation.
Pretty expected buffs.
You saw that? He tried to click the transformation without scroll. Oh my god!
Merging, what is it called again?
Combination. I
Yeah,
believe.
the transformation combination is the only way that you'll be able to obtain the new transformations. One of them is ancient grade and the other one is legendary. So yep, go ahead and check those out. They're going to be, from what I saw, they're physical.
Dude, we don't have
stats,
7.0,
so
we
I
cannot
think
check.
That team probably tried to align them with the new Vandal class.
Yep.
Now moving on, there's an item guide that's in the game as well. And this is another thing that I think was lifted from Blade and Soul. And it's something that...
Stop saying
players
Blade and
use
Soul!
frequently over on Blade and Soul.
Stop saying it!
And I think a lot of people will find it useful in Aion because...
They
there's an
really
issue
want
with
us
Aion
to
with
leave
modeling
Aion and go in
what
Blade and
items
Soul,
you're
right?
supposed to be getting or where you're supposed to be going or where some items come from. This item guide is going to help you with that. If you want to switch over to my monitor real quick. Now you can see here, there's just basically a simple search here. I'm a Vandal, so I'm going to go and click on the Chroma Blaster. You can see there's a whole list.
Imagine do a
items here
fucking
that you're able to
preview for a
obtain,
company,
starting here at the very
for a
bottom.
game, and you talk about another
This one's the
game.
Blackworm Protector's Chroma Blaster.
That's crazy,
How
man.
do I get it? Oh, I find out this
You do a preview for like Aion and you talk about
and it
Lineage
basically
2.
guides
So.
you to exactly where you need to go, right here. So you go, what I presume is a quest.
They're fucking
to do
stupid
something.
or what?
So it's just kind of like a ladder, so you know where to go with your gear, how to just get better gear, I suppose. Let's see
Yeah,
how
that
to
was
get this
totally
one.
needed, bro.
This comes from a merchant, so you'll likely need some sort of currency in order to buy this one. Some of them will ping.
It's for
the
people who play
verification
Panther,
tree.
man. You know, they play a retard class.
Just click
Now
on
they
it,
need
it
help
knows
to
that
tell
the
them where they can
speed
get
will
gear
come
because
from, and
it's
can-
so many places in the game. It's super hard, man,
Oh,
to
I
know
just
where
got
to get
assaulted
gear,
by
right?
Somebody on the QA team.
Uh-oh.
So they put like
That
a
was
tree
another
for
thing that
Panther,
I
so
didn't
they know
show
where
with
to
the
get
Vandal
gear.
Is you get an emote.
Oh yeah, it's like a unique emote that's only for that, because it's treated as a skill for the class.
Yeah, it's like a skill, but you can see it's clarified as an emote here. He's using it on me, I'll use it back. It just kind of turns him into paint for a second.
So I noticed something. This is our QA server, so some terms may still be incorrect. I noticed this one says painter, which is the Korean term for
Oh, yep, that's true.
the Vandal. So Loke may still be
Dude, stop
in,
it!
progress in terms of little issues here and there, but that's just normal for QA.
You
can
guys
some
have
of
a
these things,
QA team?
some not. Like this guy. It doesn't aggro them though, so have fun. There should be a mini game that comes out with this. I think that'd be
Yeah, that's true, Tara. Why the
awesome.
graphic are like at fucking zero, man?
So something that I noticed in
Why you don't play with the
item guide
eye
is,
engine?
I mean, you can look at all equipment, but you can also check your own equipped gear, and it'll actually highlight what you have equipped in the guide, so you can see where you're starting.
What the fuck?
And for me, it's
Dude,
right
switch the
here,
camera, man.
over to my screen.
Switch it. Hello?
All right, so I've got my legendary Skyflame Chroma Blaster, and then I can easily see where I need to go next. Also, I noticed that I've got my little class
Ooh.
art here. I haven't checked this on another class, but I bet that it
Sure you don't play
changes
that game,
whatever
bro.
class you are, because it'd be kind of weird to
Probably, yeah.
be. Yeah. Oh, Gladiator. Oh, why is the Vandal chick there?
There's also a tab for PvP that I didn't show
You just
on.
call her a chicks.
Yeah.
Same thing, works exactly the same.
That's a dude. That's a
You
dude.
can mouse over, and it's got a little tooltip here, so it's pretty convenient.
Yeah, it's pretty robust. Like I said, it's something that a lot of players in Blade and Soul use, so I'm happy to see that it's...
Stop saying Blade and Soul, god
So you
damn
don't have
it.
to go to another website or search the forums or something to figure out what sort of gear you need to go into next. It's just convenient list right there on the screen. And yeah, so I mean, I think that pretty much covers all the new systems that we have. Obviously, this isn't going to cover everything during this stream. We're going to have patch notes that come out that you can go through.
They don't get paid enough to get good PC, man.
But we have some other changes that we're going to go through as well.
You don't see them, but they are sharing the same chair right now. This is the same chair.
Catch us up to the December 26th patch that came out in Korea. If you're somebody that watches weekly patches or
There are fake back seat, man. It's just like a wood plank. A wood plank.
There were updates that came out after that we will be probably trickling in over the next time.
Yeah, there are a couple of things here and there that we'll be getting early. And of course, we've also seen a few player inquiries like, are these coming in? One thing that was asked about was, I believe, the January 30th skill changes.
Yeah.
Those currently aren't in this build, but we're reviewing them to see if that's something that we can do. But I'm not able to promise anything because I still need to reach out to the dev.
Change the transformation, 10 minutes.
Right. So if there's something that you do want, go ahead and post it on the forums or whatever.
We want transparent scroll. Transparent scroll.
We can't guarantee anything, obviously, like Gideon just said, but we can take a look. So,
We're not guaranteeing we're gonna read it too.
Anyway, so
Yeah, never hurts to ask.
it'll come no matter what, I suppose.
Mark of the
So
Vandal.
some other things here. Aethertech armors is Aethertechs are now going to be able to equip.
They forget to cover blade and so.
So if you're unfamiliar, currently they can equip magical chain, which is like a. It's like a.
And if they
it's a
live with
special
3
version of
weeks,
chain
they
that
interrupt what you
players
call it.
don't
New
have
stuff.
access to most of the time.
Post it on the
But
forum,
it's
yeah,
different
right.
stats.
Like they
They're
read
moving
that
over to
fucking
plate
forum.
because they're in a huge. map.
Aion, MechEagle.
obviously,
Nah.
Makes sense.
It's
Yeah.
Mark of the Vandal,
My
bro.
map's got chainmail. I don't know about yours.
Oh,
It's just porous.
well, I mean, like that one right there on your screen. for
Oh,
example.
okay, yeah.
That looks pretty platey. Anyway,
want that
so some of the chain that you have currently will be able to be upgraded into plate. More or less, you'll be able to just obtain new plate armor as you play.
You look at that fucking Aethertech and he's like, why I'm a fucking
So yeah, like I
panther,
said,
man.
If you have any current equipment, then you'll probably be able to upgrade it. There's also the tier 2 equipment that's going to be coming out. Gideon probably has a little bit more insight into the small parts of it.
Yeah, so gear is changing over to tier 2, and it's not quite what I expected when I first heard about this. I was expecting it to be you get the tier 1, like tier 1 ancient, and then you upgrade to tier 2 ancient, and then you go to legendary. It's actually just moving everything over to tier 2. For those, so all the gear that's acquirable through the game moving forward from like drops and such will be internally classified as tier 2, and for players who have gear from before the update, you'll be, generally be able to upgrade it, especially if it's PvP gear, you can upgrade it. But there's other stuff. I mean, some of the gear you'll just need to get drops for, and that's normally the PvE side.
This guy wants us to farm fragment forever, man.
So yeah, just you'll get it, I suppose, is the best way to say that. As many of you know, Mirage Sanctum and Cradle of Eternity will be removed in this update. That's why we currently have the end
Thanks for
of the world
following,
update
man.
running.
I'll read your name
get
later.
Ice gems is what my notes say here, with an exclamation point.
I wrote that.
Wow.
There's also a new tier of cubics that is coming into the game.
Yay.
Yay, more
Hold
cubic.
it up on my screen or Mike's screen, whichever.
Yeah, so we have platinum coming up,
Yep.
and also all the other cubic levels are getting more tiers to them. So
You can see the levels there on the screen.
yeah, I believe bronze already goes to 5, but silver and gold will be pushed up to 5. The stats for the levels that currently exist are staying the same. So it's just more
Yeah,
stats on
Pete,
top of
rest
that,
up,
and
yeah.
then
We
platinum
all
on
love
top of
cubic. What you
everything.
talking
So,
about?
yeah,
Cubic,
more stuff to get.
cubic.
More cubic. It's
Oh my
pretty straightforward, pretty simple.
Yep.
There's going to be, let's see, some small golden sand traders updates. This isn't going to be everything that's coming. There's obviously going to be different revamps and stuff that come down the line from the dev team and other things that are put in by us. But if we go to the golden sand traders here, I'll just go over it very quickly.
Sure.
Some of the minion stuff is changing. you'll be able to buy them with gold.
Dude, it's like I'm starting a new game account. But where I should go? I'm like
it's actually,
Stormwing.
on
Go
the
to a
Tuna
rock.
tab. So minions are the way
Oh my
minion
God.
functions work currently is you pay Kina and you get access to like the auto loot and the
Hey,
consumable
what's that
uses.
price, man?
Well,
You see the price?
It's actually changing over to a minion stone, a minion contract stone.
It's
It
12
costs the
million
same,
for a transformation.
and it's
What the
just
fuck?
now there's a consumable item to activate those.
12
I'm
million?
not entirely sure why the dev team went this direction. I think maybe so that we, add it as an event.
Why
product or
the
something like
kiss
that.
cost more
That's
money,
what
man?
That's what I can think, because it's not immediately apparent. It's not tradable through the account warehouse or on the broker or anything like that. So let's make sure that mouse over.
Why is 12 million?
It's, just a change.
Are these new?
Yes, actually. So in Korea they have these returned Deva's gears. So basically it's kind of a basic legendary
Go up.
armor
I didn't
and
see the
weapons.
transformation. Did you guys
So
see it?
if you're back to the game and you returned and you haven't logged in since 6.2 launch and you got a boatload of these gold ingots for you, you can go
Hi,
in and,
Novelis. Good to
just
see you.
buy some gear real quick so that you're not totally gimping around Lacrim with old gear.
Did you guys saw the transformation at 1.2K?
So,
I didn't check.
Like I said, Golden Sand Traders, this isn't going to be the final version of it that you see.
Go up.
Going into the
Dude,
future.
stop
This is going to
moving.
be what you see next week when the update comes out, but in the future there will be other updates and stuff.
Yeah.
There's also a new greater stigma slot for stigmas, I suppose. It's going to
Update
you need to
looks
have all of
sad.
your current stigmas at plus 12. It unlocks a new slot. As Gideon is
it's
hovering
nice.
over. And it does not grant you another. It doesn't grant you another linked stigma.
Where is the fucking name it?
You want to get one. You're not going to get two. But yeah, so get all your stigmas up to plus 12, and you get another greater slot.
Yeah, so it won't grant you a second one, and from the looks of the UI, it doesn't influence it either. So, yeah.
The one that you have is the one that you have. And I think that's basically it for some of the new systems or different.
It's not supposed to be 12.
We'll get into.
It's supposed to be 9 in North
some of
America.
The specific
It's
stuff that you
9
see
million
for
the
our
transformation, not 12.
region. Mike can probably go over the prestige stuff a little bit.
Yeah. So one of the things that we wanted to put in for this update is if you have Prestige, you're going to get more character slots. I did see the patch come through for that. So it is intended to be in the build. I need to actually confirm with a brand new account. Basically, it's just a quick smoke check, but it should be 13 character slots, which would match us with what Europe
Other
is doing.
regions?
Yep.
So more character slots. I know you guys have been asking for it, so they're coming.
Yep. And then most of the other stuff is, we've got some new prestige quests for the new instances that are coming out.
If you don't pay, you don't have extra
Also,
characters
the new
left.
zones and
The
everything.
fuck is that
instances
crap?
will be updated with all the current drops, like lockbox and prestige and stuff like that. Luna consumption rewards will be updated, and then the siege schedule will be changing since we have a new fortress coming up, and it'll be altar sieges are every day at 8, like we've mentioned, and then an hour later at 9, we'll have the fortress sieges.
Yep. And like we mentioned earlier, the new fortress, which I don't remember its name.
Well, the altar just say 8 p.m. It's not 2 p.m. Just one time a day.
Be available on the 21st. It'll come out sometime in the future.
Yeah.
At which point, we'll have the schedule and everything updated then.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's a lot.
One change that was made in Korea that I think caused a lot of anxiety over here is they changed how transformations are bound. In Korea now, it's per server, not account-wide. We're keeping it account-wide, so breathe easy. There's also some other stuff that has been discussed around that I need to actually check if they've come out with over there, but we're also discussing those settings with them. But our intent is that whatever the if there is a change that's suggested to us, we want to make sure that we keep whichever version is better for the player experience.
Get the wrecker up. Get the wrecker.
So I think that basically covers everything that we had for the update coming up. I just wanted to remind everybody that in a month is a certain birthday.
Oh.
A10N. Aion, A10N. Get it?
Ah,
So yeah, the
1 second,
anniversary
zombie.
celebrations will be coming up next month. We have a lot planned, maybe a contest and some other in-game stuff. So keep an eye on the website for all the details. Like I said, there's a lot
Eye
planned,
on the
so,
website. Is that some like?
100% ultimate enchantment stone.
Whoa,
You can get it from a quest from the event.
nice. So yeah, we're already planning it. There's a bunch coming up. Ion's 10 years old. I mean, if Ion was a kid, he'd be going into what, 5th grade? It's pretty crazy, right?
And they grow up so fast.
So yeah, you'll also, let me think how to phrase this. We've seen that a lot of people want more frequent events and things like that. It's something we've been discussing. Gideon can probably provide a little bit more insight into this, but
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be increasing the event cadence. Events are also going to become more rewarding. We'll start 1 week after the update with the first of these events, and
I explain,
so one of the
Sonny.
things that
1
we
second.
changed at 6.2 is we moved from like a lot of RNG boxes to more of a merchant style where you get coins and you spend at a merchant, but that wasn't quite rewarding enough, so we're actually merging that. So you'll get the RNG box, but you'll also get coins out of that RNG box in addition to whatever rewards you have, and if you get to the end of the event and there's something that you wanted and you didn't get it, you can buy it at the merchant.
yep.
So, yeah.
They'll be coming down the line. Like I've encouraged many of you to do on the forums, share your feedback constructively. I don't want to have to remove threads because people are being uncouth. But yeah, so we've heard your feedback. We're going to be making some changes and stuff like that going into the future.
Yeah. Yeah, and please, that feedback is very valuable for us. So.
It is. So be constructive, be frequent, and everybody's happy. But unless there's anything else we want to go over, I think that basically covers this update and everything that we wanted to talk about.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say?
Where's the
I
skin?
think that's it.
Cool. We have the forums available. If you have any other questions, go ahead, throw them on the forums.
Where's the
Try to get them
skin?
answered for you. A lot of stuff is probably going to be mentioned in the patch notes. So
Hello?
I'm not going to answer every single question that may be super specific to the update that you can find in the patch notes that are coming out next week when Gideon finishes them. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Where's
This
my
has been
skin?
Ion Mark of the Vandal update stream. We hope to see you guys in game.
Bye.
August 21st.
Hey, that's my weaving, man.
Updates coming
Don't
in.
take that from me, bitch.
Thank you.
Where's the skin? Skin, hello? Dude, they forget to turn it off. Where's the skin? Where's my skin? Where's my skin? I come here just to watch fucking skin. Where's the skin? Hey, this shit ain't funny, man. They are telling us it's no skin in 7.0. Is that the joke? Oh, the event thing, it's, and Curry, they have, you can see on the Aion Power Book, they have an enchantment stone. It's 100% success. So they're basically saying, like, during that's a tease, probably not real. They say, like, during the anniversary of Aion, they will do, like a quest. You can do the quest and you get one enchantment stone, which is like 100%. But it's probably like just a tease. What is the part? I missed something too. You guys hear that? They said the altar is only gonna be like one time a day. If you want more like a character slot, you gotta pay the prestige. I wonder what's happening when, for example, your prestige go off. Do you lose your tool? What's happening? You guys can tell me in Europe with your gold pack. I saw something and everyone, they keep talking about fucking Blade and Soul, man. That was nasty, man. That was something I missed. 1 second. I cannot believe they didn't talk about fucking skin, man. The graphic was not maximum. The HP was not even full, man. They keep dying non-stop like fucking dumbass. Like, this guy, though, what a shame, man. Oh my god, I never saw someone die so much. Can you imagine die as a Panther and you're a GM? I feel bad, man. Thanks for everyone who followed, by the way. I'm gonna read your name soon. Give me a second, please. You can rely, trying to still make you go away. Yeah, you saw that, man? They tried to take my brand. Those fucker, man. They probably like watch my stream, but they don't follow me. Pretty sure Sierra will have done the stream by himself. They forget. Damn, this is so horrible. It was almost good, man. We know skin, man. Yeah, we have skin and we have like a GM who's dying, man. Yeah, the avatar is one time a day and at 8 PM. That's pretty stupid, man. $20, we're gonna get only one stone. Yeah, Tyra, why you will get 9,000? And no Demaha Siege. Yeah, they didn't talk about it. Help me to understand. I didn't the point. We got Purify Legendary Tier 1 to Ultimate Tier 2. Now, if you got Tier 1 gear, it purified to Tier 2. Like example, if you have Legendary gear and you purify the gear, it will purify to Legendary Tier 2. And after that, you gotta do plus 15 back on the Legendary Tier 2 to be able to purify and get Ultimate Tier 3. You cannot like pass from like Tier 1 to Tier 2 Ultimate. You gotta do Tier 1 Legendary to Tier 2 Legendary. And after that, you can do Tier 2 to Legendary to Tier 2 Ultimate. I'll answer your question. Like, do you know some player have the crown on the side of the Aion name? Prince, this is from the Prestige, man. It's like the old Prestige. Back in the time, you was getting that from your mailbox. And when you activate it, it gives you like the crown next to your name to say you're a Prestige player. But they stopped doing it. And some player have keep the Prestige. And like example, I know like Dima, he had like a bug and like every month he was getting like 2 Prestige. That was like a bug, man. Like they was sending him 2 times the Prestige box. So basically, you get like some people get over Prestige, and they can like keep the crown because of that. Like Tsukumi. Is that from the Prestige? Only Tsukumi has that, and it's a bug. Was kind of stupid talking about base and soul blah, blah, on the stream. Bad. They didn't talk about the skin because the girl was there, man. I'm pretty sad, man. They should have talked about it. Okay, 1 second. Need to drop the music. 1 second. I'm gonna go back to Aion. Give me a second. I need to change my volume. Dude, that was pretty sad. I will not lie, man. Let me change the volume. I'm gonna stop.